It's cruise week, baby. We are ready. Jess is packing. She was going to do this video with me today, but she had a lot of stuff she had to get done. I have been all over the place. We're going to talk about some of that today. We're going to talk about what we are expecting on this cruise. This is our first cruise ever. This is our first cruise ever. If you're just now joining the channel, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. Guys, I am so excited. I don't know what to do. I've been reading through this Disney Cruise Line special book here. It's like a magazine. It kind of just goes overall like some of the history of Disney Cruise Line and some of the shows and some of the things they do. We'll get into some of that here in this video. So, just going to run down on how this is working. You guys will be seeing this video on Wednesday. On Wednesday, tomorrow is the travel day. We are going to be traveling from Cincinnati Airport to Fort Lauderdale Airport. And then we will be staying for a night. We're going to show our hotel, give a little room tour of a hotel. We're staying at a pretty cool place, very close to the beach. I hope to visit the beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach. I hope so. But we have got a lot on the agenda, a lot on the horizon. Also, I am drinking. Also, got Frank here with me. Got Frank. No coffee rant. This is a coffee chat. But very excited. This is the 100% Colombian Kroger coffee. I don't know. It's not as good as the Great Value. Not as good as Great Value 100% Colombian. But it's okay, and kind of just trying to get rid of it at this point. So, I was going to do this video out on the trail or outside, but it started pouring down raining. So, here we are. But I'm excited. Guys, it is happening. It is real time now. Me and Jessica are hoping that we love the cruise so that we can cruise in the future. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I never thought Jess would ever get on a cruise. She was always against it, but she has turned the tide, no pun intended. Very excited. Very excited. It's going to be a good time. We're going to take you along with us. We're going to show you everything that this Disney Cruise Line we're going on I can't even talk. We're going on the Disney Dream. Disney Dream. It's one of their older ships, but it is pretty big. It is a sister ship to the Disney Fantasy, or Fantasy sister ship. I don't know. I don't know all the cruising lingo yet, but I'm working on it. We're going to be traveling to Cozumel, Mexico, and we're going to be traveling to Disney's private island, Castaway Cay. I keep saying Castaway Cay because it's C-A-Y, but it's pronounced Key, from what I understand. But I'll tell you what, we are getting packed. I did make a trip to Kroger. I did get that emergency, like the vitamin C, the high dose of vitamin C. We're taking your guys' advice. We're going to be, I will be. I'm going to be taking a packet of that every day. It's good for you anyway. I talked to a couple people. I talked to a pharmacist. He said it's a good idea, if you're going to do a cruise, give you that extra little immune boost. And I have some friends and family that highly recommend it as well. So, pretty excited. We got that. Checking off all the little things. It's a 5-night cruise, so we're not packing like, we're going to Florida for 2-3 weeks, so it's definitely a lot lighter, which I kind of like. I don't know what to expect, so I'm probably, I'm packing some things I probably normally wouldn't pack. I don't even plan on bringing shoes, guys. I don't even plan on bringing gym shoes. I'm bringing sandals and my Crocs. Some of the other things we're going to bring. Jess is bringing little gift bags for everybody. Disney Cruise does this thing called pixie dusting, where you get a little prize, and then people, if they want to, they can give back. They don't have to. Something we're doing just to show our appreciation. Jessica wanted to do this. We got some little, I don't want to say what they are, but you'll see probably in our travel video tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be us probably seeing how things go at the airport. We're going to check out our room, which is on Fort Lauderdale Beach, which is really awesome. It's a little pricey, but we didn't really have much of a choice because there's an event going on apparently in Fort Lauderdale this weekend, and we had to get whatever we could. We had to work it out with the flight. That's the thing. Like, when you fly, we usually drive, you guys know, we usually drive. We fly sometimes, but flying, it's like, we had to, because you got to kind of do everything all at once. We had to book the cruise, then we had to book the flight, right? And then you have to, depending on what your flight is, then you have to book a room somewhere at a hotel, because the way the flight worked is we're leaving the day before our cruise, and then the only way we could get back on a flight is to stay at a hotel coming back, like the day of, like when we get off the cruise, basically, we're staying another night in Florida. We didn't really have a choice. So you have to be kind of ready for that. And me and Jessica, when we get back, I know a lot of you guys were wanting like a how did this work out type video, or what did we like, what did we didn't like. We will be doing a video like that after our cruise. So, but on the cruise ship, we're just going to go through like the different foods, the different shows. Now, as far as I know, with Disney Cruise Line, you're not allowed to film the shows. Like, you can't film the plays and stuff like that. Some of the Broadway shows, stuff like that, you are not allowed to film. I did figure that out. I did look at a lot of things that I am and what I'm not allowed to film. So, unfortunately, I can't film any of the shows. But it's going to mostly be like just our journey. We're going to vlog every day. I'm going to try and put it in order, like day 1, day 2, day 3. That way you can follow along with us, as we go along. Let's see. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. Now I can't remember anything. Ooh, it is warm in here. So the temperature got up to like 85 degrees. It got so humid, and then it just poured down rain like crazy. And now it's starting to cool off, and I should probably open this window. But I'm going to get through this video first. It's not going to be a very long video. Not very long. Just wanted to share our excitement. I also wanted to thank you guys. We got a couple gifts. And I'm thinking about doing something here in the future that I want to talk about just here for a second. Okay? Now, me and Jessica have a P.O. box. If you look in the description of our channel, I have the P.O. box. Adventures with Danno, P.O. box 58585. Really easy to remember. Cincinnati, Ohio, 45258 is the zip code. But it is in the description. From now on, so I'm thinking about doing like not a live show, but like where we show the stuff we get. I'm going to put it in right now, what we just got from one of our viewers. This is a Easter basket. We got an Easter basket, like an Easter box, a huge box of goodies from one of our fans. And I'm not going to say any names, but maybe in the future I will. So, but I will only use first names. I will never give an address or anything like that. But that's one thing me and Jessica have talked about doing, which we've seen other people do, is like when we get gifts and stuff from our fans, I want to say where it's coming from. But know that I won't say your last name and I won't say the address. I'm not going to do it today because I kind of want to hear what kind of response we get to that. So let us know down in the comments what you think of that. But we got a very beautiful Easter card from somebody. And again, we got this huge Easter box of stuff, some different Buc-ee's items. This family, they went to Texas and they visited Buc-ee's and they thought of us and they got us a bunch of little stuff. I don't have enough time to really go through it right now, but we might when we get home. It's very thoughtful. Thank you very much. We had another viewer that got us a Disney gift card. Said, enjoy the cruise. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, guys. But in the future, maybe we'll do like a, when we get some things in the mail. We get cards and stuff like that in the mail, and I'd like to just share them. It's to show our appreciation and to let you know that, yes, we did get the items for one, and to thank you more on a personal level, I guess, through a video of some of the things we got. I think that would be really fun. But guys, it is cruise week. We are ready. Well, Jess is getting ready. She's getting ready. She's pretty much packed. We did the, I don't even know what it's called. It's like, I call it the Frontier First Class, which for the price, it is nowhere near any first class of any flight. It is a decently priced. We each get 2 checked bags, a carry-on, and a personal item. Now, we're not going to use all that. We're only bringing 1 checked bag. We are bringing both of our carry-ons, but they're practically empty. We plan on getting some souvenirs, and I'm going to be videoing all the different shopping and stuff we do too, just so you can see what this particular cruise, the Disney Dream, has on the ship. Now, there are a couple things. I'm not going to probably run down these in the future videos. There are things at certain times that you have to kind of be aware of. One, the shops are closed at port. From what I believe, you can only shop while you're at sea. But the good thing is that there's no tax. And I've seen videos of some of these things where, and you could say, oh, well, they just up the prices. No, they haven't, because I've watched some videos of some other vloggers that have done shopping on the ships, and they're the same prices. They're all the same prices, except you're not getting tax. So that's cool. I wish we could use our annual pass discount. I think that would be nice, but that might be pushing the button a little too hard. But pretty excited for everything, though, guys. Excited for the food. A lot of the different sit-down restaurants. They have rotational dining. They got the Royal Table, I believe it is. It's Royal something. I'll know as we get on the ship. But then they have the Enchanted Garden. And then the Animator's Palette, which I'm very excited for. And really what I'm excited for is the Cabanas. Now, the Cabanas is like a whole slew of restaurants. I think it's on the top floor of the ship. And it's just lots of stands with a lot of different foods and stuff. I'm excited for that. You can go up. Now, that's breakfast and lunch, I think. I don't think they do dinner. But if you don't want to do like the sit-down restaurants, they do have other little things, I think, like Tomators, windows, like got like burgers and pizza and stuff like that on the top deck. But we're going to be doing the dining restaurants. Not sure how loud that's going to be. So me and Jess have talked about maybe putting in, like filming the food that we get, maybe a little bit of the menu, and then I might use that as like a B-roll and talk about our meals as we go along. Because Disney cruises do have the tendency to sell out. We did put to where we would like to sit separate from everyone because of that, but it's probably not going to happen. So we're probably going to have like, crowds of people around us. So, we're expecting that. So either way, we become friends with pretty much anybody we talk to. We hope to meet a lot of friends on the ship. We already know that a couple fans of the channel, or at least one, is going to be on the ship, so that will be fun. And just excited to do all the stuff, guys. I'm excited to do like all the different activities, the trivia, I don't know if they have karaoke or something, but who knows? Old Danny Boy may get up there and sing a song. Who knows? I wish they had like a guitar or something. I'd like to jam. I could play a lot of Disney music on the guitar. So, Disney, if you watch this video, keep that in mind. Maybe our next cruise. So hopefully we enjoy this so much that we will book a cruise after this. That is one thing I'm taking into consideration. Is there's like a some kind of bounce back offer. I don't think that's what it's called. But if you really like the cruise, and I do believe this is with most cruise lines. I think this is the same with Royal Caribbean. I know it is with Disney. If you book a cruise at the end of this cruise, then you save 10%. You save 10% on your next cruise, and I think you have up to 2 years to use it. Placeholder for your cruise. That's what it's called. So I'm hoping we really like it, so we can placehold the next one in the future, because to me that's smart. I'm always, any way that you can save money, especially on some of these things, I'm all for it. And just, I know we're going to love it. I knew that to get Jessica on a cruise to begin with, we would have to do a Disney cruise, because Jessica loves Disney so much. I love Disney, but I would have pretty much went on any cruise. Well, maybe not any, but I would have definitely gone on Royal Caribbean, maybe Carnival, or some of these other ones. I don't know. For the first time, though, excited to do the Disney cruise. We'll see how it is. We're going to show you guys. This may be something, if you just follow along with us, this might be something you may want to do in the future. And if not, we're going to have a lot of fun together, guys. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I got all my cameras, all my batteries. I decided I'm bringing everything just in case. Not sure how the internet's going to work. I am going to test this theory. I may be putting out like other videos, maybe like at night. These will be maybe not like the daily vlog videos, but just to test the waters to see how it works, with the internet and the ship. Because I know it's not going to be like our internet at home here. I mean, these are videos that if I was to put out one of my regular daytime vlogs on a ship at the speeds that I've seen, it would take probably 3 to 4 hours. That takes 3 to 4 minutes at home here. I mean, that's how crazy slow it is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We are going to be on Instagram, though. If you happen to have an Instagram account, check us out on Instagram. We will be posting, hopefully daily. We're going to, just posting photos in real time of things that are going on. Let's see, what else? Let's see, cover tomorrow. Tomorrow's travel day. Tomorrow's just travel day, but we're going to show our hotel. Not going to talk about that right this second. But it looks nice. It looks nice. Like I said, a little pricey, but we didn't have a choice. And that is kind of the bad thing about having to do all this at once. You get to the point where it's like, well, we booked our flight, and we don't have a choice because it's the day before and the day after. We have to have a place to stay. And this is something where, in the future, we may drive. And we're going to talk about all this stuff. We're going to talk about, is it better to drive? Is it better to fly? What food is better than what? Is it even worth going to the table service? Which I think it's going to, we've looked at all the menus. Jessica is a picky eater. She really is. But they are very accommodating from what I understand, and they can add or remove different things from said dishes to make it to your liking. Like, I saw this thing that they put on a filet that is some kind of sauce. I may not get that sauce. I may maybe get it on the side or something. They are, it's not like they make these all cooked to order, from what I understand. But from all the different, drinks, smoothies, drinks fancy juices, I think they got the Pog juice, they got Joffrey's coffee. Pog juice is like pineapple, orange, and guava, which is one of Disney's claim to fame juice combinations. It's magical. Wow, I just kind of had they have all the different breakfast items, free room service. I know I've talked about this a couple times over the last week, but I'm really excited for that because even though this is a Disney cruise and there's a ton of stuff to do, this is our first cruise. We're going to be sitting outside, maybe eating breakfast in the morning, drinking Jess don't drink coffee, but I will be drinking my Joffrey's coffee on the veranda with you guys in the morning times. Hopefully see some sea life, catch a couple good sunrises, maybe a good sunset. We do have a pirate night. We have a pirate night on this ship, and I am very excited for that. On Pirate Night, they play pirate-themed music all throughout the ship. I'm sure most of it is Pirates of the Caribbean. But I've also tried not to watch some of those things because I like to be surprised. I know some of what goes on at Pirate Night, but some of the other shows and stuff like that, I'd rather not know. I want to go in surprised and stuff like that. Plus, I was thinking about that. Even if I could film the shows, it's like, I'm going to enjoy myself. We're going to enjoy the shows, and honestly, I'm kind of glad that you can't film them. In some ways. I wish I could put some clips together just to show you how cool it is. But, whatever. But we're going to show the different pools. There's jacuzzis. There's just all kinds of stuff. This looks amazing, guys. Cruise Week. Excited for Cruise Week, guys. Excited. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. You're going to be on vacation with us. This is going to be fun, guys. I'm going to make it fun. We're going to enjoy, if we don't like one thing, we're moving on. I've already talked to Jess about this. If there's something we don't like, we're not going to sit there and just continue to not like it. We're just going to move on. There's so many different things that we will like, that it's like, if this food's bad, well, things happen, and we'll just go to another area and get something different. So, not too worried about that. I do plan on being pretty lazy. I am going to relax and chill and try and just decompress from a long time of putting videos out every day, which I'm going to continue to put the videos out, but they will follow after our travel video. So we got this is the hype video right here, the Disney Dream hype video. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. Maybe it's Cruise Time, baby, or Cruise Week. Cruise Week. I don't know. You guys know how terrible I am with titles, but I try. I try to get the message out there as good as I can, but really excited, guys. Really hyped. What else did I get? I'm bringing little things that you may not normally bring. When we drive to Florida or something, there's always a Walmart we can go to or a different store. I'm taking a couple different kinds of Band-Aids, a couple different medicines, making sure that we have those kind of things just in case. If you get a bruise or a cut or something, you want to, they probably have Band-Aids, but I don't know. It's the little things like that. packing in good ways where things aren't very heavy. If something's in a box, we take a few out. Like those emergency things, we're actually transferring those into another bag instead of that big box that I had to get. And actually, they're on sale at Kroger right now for $12.99, those emergency packets. I think you get 32 of them. So it seemed like a pretty decent deal. I think they're normally $16.99. But yeah, talking to a few people about that, wanted to make sure, it's good anyway. It's good to get a little immune boost. But yeah, a lot of people were saying to take that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go on that. And yeah, well, it's starting to pour down rain again. Oh well. Anyway, guys, it's crunch time. It's crunch time. I got some of my bag packed. Got to go in there, get everything else packed, get ready. Got all the cameras other than this one packed up and ready to go, guys. Ready to go. Tomorrow is travel day. Travel day from the good old Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Airport to Fort Lauderdale. I will see you guys tomorrow with our travel video. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm so thrilled. It's cruise week, baby. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.